So Sonia has been with us since July of last year and really came out of the gate swinging, making some pretty significant impacts with just how our database was viewed and kind of the current state of the data. I just wanted to provide some quick snapshots of what she was able to accomplish in such a short time frame. I mean, 213 new accounts created, 46,000 new contacts she added to Salesforce, deduping over 756 accounts, 3,900 open leads. She converted those to contacts. So one of the things that we identified, right, is we spend a lot of time and effort running these outbound campaigns. If you don't have the right people that you're marketing to, your message is, irrelevant. So we put a huge focus on, cleaning up the data and make sure that the data was as clean as possible, and this was a huge contribution, to those efforts. One of the cool things that we, starting to see is as these meetings, come about and just folks overall interested in the campaigns that we're putting out there, like we can see those were directly tied back to Sonia as her being the person that added those contacts to the database. So really, really cool to see. And then kind of fast forwarding to 2015, she has spent a majority of her time in just the last month around recruiting. So we're really looking to build out that function in Jaipur. We've identified it as a huge support mechanism for not only inside sales, but I think as a Purio in general. So we've got 5 offers out as of right now. 3 of those are going to be full-time positions, and then we've got 2 interns that are going to be kind of battling over that 4th open spot that we have. So at the end of 3 months, we'll make a decision on who's going to move on and who will be let go. So it'd be really cool to see, Sonia have a team out there that she can lead. It's quite interesting when folks kind of reach out and kind of want to engage Sonia. They always say, hey, we would like to engage Sonia and her team. And I think it's just because of the level of output that she puts, people just automatically assume that she's already got folks working with her, but that's not the case. So really cool to see that she will then have some folks kind of working with her and helping her along the way. A couple other just cool stats here. Marketo certified, so very passionate about Marketo. She's been actually working with Bockelman and Emily to kind of help with some of the Marketo responsibilities. It's just every time you talk to her, she's very passionate about Marketo and just Salesforce in general. So it's really cool to see her take on some of that responsibility. Some of the projects that she's most recently kind of helped out with, just helping Corey with the top 50 Aperio accounts, and then the Workday customer list. So we periodically receive lists kind of containing Workday's full customer list. So it's a huge effort and undertaking that she takes on, going in, identifying those accounts in Salesforce, like tagging them as HRMS equals Workday users. So then we're able to show, all 800 plus of Workday clients in a single report, building out those contacts, adding all the key contacts. So when we do run campaigns like WorkerX and taking finance to the cloud, et cetera, we're actually reaching out to the right people. All that, helps make the campaigns, successful. And then white spacing. She's actually working on just kind of creating a process around white spacing and putting some tiers on that. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, just as far as what's important. Because again, there's just been a big uptick on what folks would like to see and what would be helpful. So we want to make sure that we're putting a little bit of priority around that, and she's handling that very well. So just congratulations, Sonia, on this week's Spotlight. It's been an absolute pleasure since you were onboarded in July. So